Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Snack Time with Michael Hearst. I am your host, Michael Hearst. Thank you guys so much for being here in this moment of quarantine and social distancing. I am the author of Curious Constructions and Extraordinary People, and this book, Unusual Creatures, which is what I am going to read from today. And I'm going to, instead of playing you the song, which is a difficult song, I'm going to play the recording of it and explain it because it's kind of a fascinating breakdown of the song itself. So this is, I think this will be also very fun for the grown-ups. The creature I have in mind is the common basilisk, which has an amazing nickname, and that is the Jesus Christ lizard. Yes, that's its nickname, because it has the ability to walk across water without sinking, or run across water as the case may be. I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to show you some actual photos and some footage, some video footage, just so you guys see how this thing actually does its running across water. Jesus Christ lizard, scientific name, Basilicus basilicus. If you have to have a scientific name, that is the ultimate scientific name, Basilicus basilicus. Behold the Jesus Christ lizard. People have given the common basilisk this name because of its amazing ability to run on water. Found in the tropical rainforest, this lizard has scaly fringes on its feet. When it senses danger, it can open these fringes, which increase the surface area of its feet and allow it to run across water without sinking. And there you have it. The adult basilisk can travel over water for distances of 15 feet. The younger and thus lighter basilisks can run as far as 30 to 60 feet. So yes, it has fringes on its feet that open up, which create more surface tension. And as I mentioned, the lighter ones can go 50 or 60 feet across a pond. And they'll do this to chase after, a fly or an insect they see that they want to eat, or to escape a predator. Where are they found? Well, they are found, distribution, Central America and parts of Colombia and Venezuela. Though they're also found quite often in the United States of America. I have friends in Florida and Louisiana who have seen them. So they are all over the place. And now I have a little true or false quiz. 1. The basilisk in Greek mythology is a combination of a rooster, snake, and lion, and can turn a man to stone with its gaze. That is, well, the fact that it's a Greek myth is true. Of course, this didn't actually happen or exist as far as we know. So I'm going to say that's true because, yes, that was the question. This is in Greek mythology. 2, the Jesus Christ lizard has similar abilities, but its predators turn into motorized Chinese lawn ornaments. That is not true, and that's my child in the background laughing because he was just turned into a motorized Chinese lawn ornament. 3, the Jesus Christ lizard is also an excellent swimmer and is capable of holding its breath for up to 30 minutes. That's true. The female basilisk, this is number 4, 4. The female basilisks will lay up to 20 eggs and then leave them to hatch on their own. The hatchlings are born with the ability to run on water. This is true. And 5, newborn basilisks are referred to as baby Jesus lizards. That is technically not true, although why not? That's what I would call them. By the way, there's also a band called The Jesus Lizard, which is David Yao and his gang of merry pranksters. So here's a little illustration. These drawings are by Jelmer Noordeman, as well as his brother Arjen Noordeman and Christy Wright, who did the layout for the book. Did such a beautiful job of really setting the tone for all of my books. Thank you guys if you're watching this. So, about the song. I want to tell you about the song because you've already heard it a little bit in the background while I was showing you some of these clips. This was a fun song to write. I knew I wanted to write a song for toy piano that was sort of doo-doo-doo-doo and bouncy because of the sound of, in my mind, cartoon mind of these things running across the water. But it just happened that I was listening to a lot of David Bowie at the time. And here's an interesting thing. We musicians love to borrow from each other, and it's totally fine and acceptable, so long as you don't get to the point of sounding exactly like the original song, in which case it becomes plagiarism or a copyright infringement, and you get sued. So we don't want that. But I was listening to Heroes by David Bowie, and I just love this chord progression that happens here. Here, check it out. Here it comes. So I just love that chord progression in the chorus there. It's this descending major chord line that's, sorry, all I have here is my melodica up in Connecticut, but it does something like this. And then you got Bowie singing on top of it. I thought it'd be fun to take that same progression and speed it up and apply it to 2 toy pianos and do a little walk on the water. So it's that sort of thing. And there happens to be an amazing toy pianist, Margaret Lang-Tan, who is just incredible. And I like to refer to her as a concert toy pianist because she, in fact, performs in concert halls and such, and with her toy piano sitting on the floor. And so cool. So I wrote this piece of music really with her in mind. And you can see here 2 lines, one for the top toy piano, one for the bottom. And she found 2 different toy pianos that she could work with and made this really come to life. So now I'm going to play the entire song. And while that's happening, I just want to say very quickly, thank you so much to Jason Bitner, Dan Miller, Kelly Eudailey, Nathan Hearst, Julian and Julie Landau for letting us stay in this place, to, of course, the Jesus Christ Lizard, and to everybody who's watching this, including you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys are all hanging in there. Lots of love to you.